Happy Friday! Yay! It's Friday again. Hi, Stampin' friends. Hope you're all doing well. I've got some fun stuff to show you today and a fun card. So I hope you are getting a good start off to your weekend. Guess I should bring this up on my iPad so I can see what's happening. Oh, there it is. Guess I should bring this up on my iPad so I can see what's happening. Obviously, there's a delay, but at least I know the sound's working. Okay, I'm going to give it just a minute to see if anybody hops on here. It says I'm live, so I'm pretty sure I am. I made my own iced mocha. It is half a carton, about half, of that Premier milk chocolate or chocolate flavored protein drink. And I put quite a bit of ice. I probably put up to here of ice. And then that drink, only half of it went up to about right there. So then I just put water in the rest. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. I've never done this before. And then I sprinkled a little bit of, my husband likes that Folgers decaf instant coffee. He really does. So I sprinkled some of that in there and stirred it up. And to my surprise, it's good. It really does taste like an iced mocha. It's yummy. Okay. So say hi when you pop on here. Hi, Donna. I see that people are jumping on now, so I guess I will get started, and I'm going to do the haul first. So let's see. Do I want to point it down? Yeah, that's easier. I think you can see better. So let me just do this. There we go. I got some fun things. So here is the hostess code. I got a few things out of the upcoming holiday catalog, which if any of you have ordered from me in the last year, well, probably since the first of the year, let's say, you will have a holiday catalog coming to your mailbox soon. They went out a couple of days ago from the company. So anyway, like I said, I ordered a few things from that catalog, and then I ordered some other things from our new annual catalog because that's still new and there's still a lot of yummy stuff in there. And I've got it all in this can you see all those colors? It is one of those baskets from Africa. So that's what I have everything in. So the first thing I'm going to pull out, just so I don't bend up the corners, is I got a package of the thick Whisper White cardstock. I have not had any of this since I've been a Stampin' Up demonstrator. So I got some of this because I think when you're using the Whisper White for the base of your card, I think that probably makes a little bit heavier, sturdier cards. So I will be giving that a try. Now let's see, where am I going to set this stuff? Okay, I'm just going to pull it out. Okay, this is so cute. And where's the other half of it here? Looking for it in the basket. Here it is. Okay. So this is, I got the bundle. You can get the bundle or you can just, buy individually. But if you like both things and you want the bundle, you save 10% by bundling. So this is called Gift Wrapped, and this is from the holiday catalog. And look at all those fun bows. I mean, obviously you can use this anytime. I love bows. They are so cute. Look at that big fluffy one. And that one is so sweet. And there's a cute little tag. I like the stars because it makes things just look more festive. Celebrate in Style, that's super cute. Tied with Love. So really, this is a great set, I think, for all year. And it is a photopolymer set. And then it comes with the punch. Well, I mean, you can get it with the punch. And the punch has the bow in the middle, the little knot for the bow, and a tag. So super cute. Love that. And these things will go live to the public on August 4th, my birthday. Perfect. Okay. How come I am not seeing comments on my iPad, I wonder? Weird. Okay. So if you comment and I don't answer, it's because for some reason they're not showing up on my iPad. I have no idea. I don't know. Okay, next. What is this? Oh, look at this, you guys. How cute. Flight of Fancy. And this is in the new mini catalog too. There's an adorable little angel, a witch, and look at the mouse on her broom. That did it. I just thought, oh my word, that is so cute. And then a little Cupid for Valentine's Day. I love it. This is a rubber stamp set. Adorable. Next. Oh, I think I'm going to save this one for last. I'm going to save that one for last because it was like first on my list. Look at this. I thought this was super cute. It's called Life is Beautiful. And that's what one of the sayings are. And then hello. I love the font on this set and thinking of you. So it's got these fun dots that you can do on the tree. Can you imagine that in all different kinds of colors? There's also these fun little doodahs, and then there's leaves. There's a shadow to put under the tree and an adorable birdhouse. But you could make this a spooky tree or whatever kind of tree you want. It can be a winter tree, a summer tree. I mean, you can color those leaves whatever color you want. You could even make it a magical tree, which would be fun with these things. So I think that is an awesome set. Again, that one's called Life is Beautiful. Next. Oh, I had to get the zany zebras. This is from the annual catalog. And they were one of the first things on my list, but not one of the first things I got. I don't know why I was holding off, but I couldn't hold off any longer. So I got the zany zebras. I love the little party hat. And I don't think I've seen anybody put the party hat on one of the zebras yet, but I will definitely be doing that. And so you can't order from the mini catalog, Donna, until August 4th. I'm sorry. Yeah, it doesn't go live to the public until then. You can make your list, though. Oh, I forgot, you're a demonstrator. So yeah, you can make your order whenever you want to. So there's a perk of being a demonstrator. For $99, you can also order your kit, whatever you want to pick for your kit from the new mini catalog. And you can pick $125 worth of stuff for $99, and that includes your shipping. Okay, so this is a rubber set of stamps. And okay, this is from the annual catalog too. It's called Sending Sunshine. And I think this could coordinate with a lot of the other sort of scene builder sets that we have. You can make it a sunshine, the sun coming up, the sun setting, I think you could make it a nighttime scene and have that be the moon instead of the sun. There's a lot of things you can do with this, but I love that it said sending you sunshine in there. Inhale, exhale, enjoy, and hoping your day is perfect. It's a really great set. And there is nothing, there's no dies or punches or anything with this set. But really, when you're building scenes, you don't actually die cut many things. You tend more to mask when you're building scenes. Okay, so there's that. And this is also from the annual catalog. So as you can tell, I didn't get a whole lot of stuff from the mini, but I do have that one that I'm saving for last. Okay, so this is called Arrange a Wreath. And this, I have to say, was not on my list at first. And then the more I looked at it and the more I looked at it, and then when I really took a look at the dies, I thought that is a really awesome set. And so you get the wreath stamp, and then you get all these fun elements that you can put on it, plus a lot of really cool greetings. And this is a little sign. Now you could use it for something else other than a sign. You could actually make a box with it or whatever, you know. I mean, you could use it with other sets. Like you could maybe use it even with that pet set and have a cat or a dog, or with the punch, the cat and the dog punches, you could have them coming up out of the box. So, you know, you got to think outside of the box. But anyway, it's meant to be a sign on here. So you would stamp it in sort of a lighter color and then put your greetings on top of it. So I think that's really cute. And then I'm going to open up the dies because there's some really cool dies that go with this set. So you get 2 other wreaths. That's what I thought was so cool. You get this one here and that one. And then you get stamps that cut out the different things here. What is this one? I think it's a bow. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. There's not a bow on here. Yeah, there's not a bow on here, but that's what that looks like. And I love that it cuts doubles out of things, so you don't have to be die cutting as much. There's oh, there's another bow there. And there's a heart that says love. That's really cute. So you get elements on here that are not in the stamp set. And that's, I'm guessing, that's a poinsettia. I say poinsettia, it's poinsettia. That's the proper way to say it. So yeah, really cool dies that go with that set. It's kind of what sold me on getting it, I think. So I'm anxious to play with that because you can make it for whatever holiday or no holiday. Because you could just put the flower, you could put those cute little flowers on it. There's a lot you can do with that set. Including putting on one of the cute little stamps I'm going to show you here in a minute. Would be adorable. Okay, I'm one of those weirdos who puts my things back in the packaging. I will probably get over that at some point. I think it's because I always liked to play store when I was a kid, so I like things to be back in the packaging. I had my little cash register, and my mom would save her cans and boxes and things, and I would have, you know, when I was in the mood to play store, I would play store. Okay, what else? So I got this fun punch, which is called Banners Pick-a-Punch. So we have that other one. This one's in the mini catalog. Then we have the other one that came out in the annual catalog. That's I think this one's called Labels Pick-a-Punch. So it will punch out in 3 different sizes. But I loved that this was the banner end here and like that. So excited about that. And then I got this ribbon pack. I thought that was gorgeous ribbon. Hi, Maria. And this one's called All the Trimmings. And this one is out of the new mini. So there's like, what are the colors? Old Olive and Poppy Parade. And then they are edged in gold. So I thought those were really pretty. And then these fun adhesive back snowflake sequins. They're very iridescent, and having the adhesive on them just makes them so much easier to attach. And then these gorgeous gems, blue adhesive back gems. Aren't those gorgeous? Those would be pretty with the set that I'm going to use today even. So like underwater things, I think, too. But these are in the mini catalog. Okay, now for the one I saved for last, because this is just the kind of stuff I love. Check it out, Gnome for the holidays. Is anybody else a gnome lover? I love the gnomes. I just thought those were so stinking adorable. So cute. And if you didn't want to make, if you wanted one not for Christmas, you could use this guy, because you could cut, you wouldn't have to use the mistletoe. You could, you know, mask that off, or if you cut him out, you could cut that off, and you could have him holding something else. So you could just take the ornament away and have him holding something else or nothing at all, really. So I thought he was so adorable, and they have their little house here. And then the sayings are, there's no place like gnome for the Christmas season. You're a friend like gnome other, a little Christmas wish, and holly jolly everything. But you could make this wreath and have him in the middle, or her. Have him in the middle of the wreath and make that up for Christmas. Wouldn't that be cute too? I just think they're so cute, and it is a rubber set. So cute. Okay, let me put these things back in my little basket here so I can get them out of the way. There were some other things that I wanted that I totally forgot. I was doing this order like really super late at night when they opened it up for ordering, which was done with me, because then there were things that I wanted to get on there that I forgot to order, just to put on my order. I wanted some of the glimmer paper. No, that's not what it's called. What is it called? I will tell you. It is this, because my pack is really old. I've had it for a long, long time. The shimmer white paper. Mine is not so white. It's kind of off-white. It has kind of a funny texture to it too. And I think the current shimmer paper is more of a brighter white than mine is. And I think it's more sparkly than mine is. But like I've said, I've had this forever. I didn't even realize I had it until I was going through. I have a huge rack full of paper. And it's like, oh, okay. I didn't even realize I had that. So I wanted that, and I wanted some of those cute little square vellum doilies that are in the new annual catalog. And I totally messed up and forgot to order them. Okay, so This is the set that we're playing with today. It's called Well Done, and it's part of a suite. And I think in this particular suite, I did order the whole suite of products. So you can order a whole suite and save some money. You can order just the bundle, which this is bundled together with the whale punch, which is super cute. And if you bundle the stamps with the punch, you save 10%. So we're going to use the punch, and we're going to use this cute set, and then also the paper from this suite. And this is what gave me the idea, actually, was this sheet that's right on the top. The paper is called Whale of a Time, and there's wonderful prints in here. It's all double-sided 6x6. And so we're going to build a scene starting with the sheet of this 6x6 paper design right here. So I took that piece, oopsie, and I cut it down to 5 1/4. Let's see. Yeah, 5 1/4 by 4. Let me pull in all my little parts and pieces here. I've got a piece of Whisper White for the inside of the card and a scrap there of Whisper White. So I decided to make my card a top folding card. And I've got Calypso Coral as my card base, and then I've got a layer here of Pretty Peacock. And that is just cut down 1/8 of an inch smaller than the card base. And this is cut down 1/4 of an inch smaller than the card base. Okay, so when I cut my piece of 6x6, I had to trim off a piece from the bottom, which I saved because I'm going to go ahead and I will just do that. I'm going to glue that to the bottom of my Whisper White piece for the inside of the card. It's so weird that, uh-oh, now I just totally took it off. There it is. That I can't see your comments. You know, I think it's something going on again with Facebook, because I was watching somebody else's live Facebook video the other day, and they were saying the same thing, that they couldn't see the comments. I can see them on my phone, but I have to stretch up to do that. But I can't see them on my iPad. That doesn't make sense. All right, so I'm just using a little liquid Tombow adhesive, and I'm going to put this on the inside of the card. And it's already cut. I didn't have to trim it. It's already cut to the right size from when I trimmed that original piece. So that makes it nice, and it just gives a little added pizzazz to the inside of your card without going to any work to do it. I love that. Okay. And then we'll just put that in there, and I think I'll go ahead and use my ATG. So I know a lot of people are having some super hot weather right now. We are having what I would say is nice weather. Our nice weather is like in the 60s, and I think it's low 60s at that. But that's summer for us where I live. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and put on the Pretty Peacock. This is a pretty fast and easy card. But it's also cute. Cute, fun, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now this is just 1/8 of an inch smaller, so you gotta kind of be careful when you're lining it up here. I think I'm okay. Not perfect, but okay. All right, now I can set that aside, and we're going to build a scene. Am I in the camera view okay? I think so. Let me just move that. I think I will start with stamping the whale. And I'm just going to stamp him with Memento Black, and I better put the lid back on my glue. I'm just going to let that set there for a second so the paper can absorb the ink. So cute. Don't you just love him? Thanks for joining me, you guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget this is, I wanted to say bonanza, bonus days this month. So when you spend $50, you get a $5 coupon. That's before shipping and handling. You get a $5 coupon emailed to you, and so it's like a coupon code, and then you can use that when you check out your when you buy something next month in August. So you don't want to lose that code if you get it. Okay, so there is Mr. Whale, and we can go ahead and punch him out. On the punch, there's also like the water spout that you can make coming up out if you want to. And there is his fin, or his whatever his little arm fin is there. And the underneath of, if you want to build a whale with this punch without even using the stamp, you can do that. And there's the underneath of his belly. I should have made my little scrap of paper bigger here. Okay, there we go. So it's going to punch out some other things that I don't need. But there he is, so cute. And I will set him aside. Okay, so let me bring this back in, and what do I want to stamp first? Actually, I kind of need to position him on here where I want him. And then I have the little seahorse. I thought that would be fun to put in my scene. And I'm going to do that with Calypso Coral. I'm feeling crowded up here. Okay. So I'm going to put the seahorse over here, one of them, because they like to wrap their tail around that kind of stuff. I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put one over here. Cute. We have a big aquarium here where I live, and they have exhibits that come, you know, and stay for different periods of time. The exhibit, I mean, it's one exhibit in particular that changes all the time. So one time they had seahorses, and that was so fun. And there were so many different seahorses to look at. They're really cool. Okay, so I stamped the seahorses in Calypso Coral, and then I'm going to use my light Calypso Coral blending pen to just come in and fill in those spots there. So that was that. And then I've got the little school of fish. Where are they? Here they are. The school of fish. And I'm going to stamp them in Pretty Peacock. Now, when I stamped them on my first card, I stamped them going to, they were swimming to the right. And I realized after I really looked at it that, I guess I stamped them swimming upside down. Now, I wasn't even going to tell you that because really, when you look at these fish, it doesn't matter too much. I mean, you can stamp them going either direction, I feel, because they're just little fish. They're not, you know, there's not a whole lot of definition to them. And I will show you at the end when I bring in the first card I made. That really, if you're not paying great detail to the attention to the detail, you can see that it doesn't really matter that much which direction you make them going. Isn't that cute though? Okay, so this time I stamped them so they're not swimming upside down, even though I don't think anybody would notice. I really don't. Okay. So do I want to put him on yet? I think I'm going to go ahead and put him on. But see how easy this is when you have patterned paper to just do a little bit of stamping and, you know, build this scene, and it's really fun to do. I need my dimensionals. And let's see here. I am going to put a couple of bigger ones up here. And a mini one down on his tail. And then I am going to anchor him down here with some glue at the bottom. Because if you've watched me for any time at all, you know that I always do that. I like to anchor things so they're coming, I mean, especially when it's a critter or something, I like to anchor them down. So they're still coming up off the paper, but they're just not floating. Even though he's a whale and he could be floating in the water, that's okay. All right, there we go. Now I've got the bubbles. Hi, Rebecca. And I am using Pool Party, and I'm just going to do some bubbles. I love that there was bubbles in this set, so we'll have a few bubbles coming up from the seahorses and some coming off the fish here. Let's see. There we go. And then we've got to have some coming up from the whale. There we go. All right, so the stamping, that part of the stamping is done, and I can go ahead and attach this to the card, but there's still more that I'm going to do here. There we go. I have the Whale of a Time sequins that I'm going to be adding, but I'm going to do some heat embossing for the sentiment. So let me get those ready. And I'm just going to use a little of this. It's like an embossing buddy, but this one just has a brush. And I can tell it's full of baby powder because you can definitely smell that it's baby powder. Okay, and then I am going to use, I've got mounted the Thanks a Ton from the set. So let me just get this out of the way so I don't make any boo-boos here and get something on it. Get everything ready. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up with Versamark. And I'm going to have to move it a little closer to me so I can see what I'm doing here. And that is just a piece of, what's our black called? I know I've called it the wrong name before. Basic Black. Basic Black. I stamped with Versamark, and I am going to put white embossing powder on it. Okay, so there's that, and let me just bring in my heat tool here. I love heat embossing. Like I've said before, it's the magical thing that got me hooked on stamping. And of course, I think the very first thing that I ever saw embossed was embossed with a iridescent powder, which turned it, you know, the image was iridescent, so it was all different colors. That and then gold, because you can't hardly beat gold embossing. It's so gorgeous. Okay. So there is that. Let me bring my card back. And now I can trim this off. And actually, instead of cutting it with my scissors, because I want to make sure I get it straight, I'm just going to use this little trimmer, which is so stinking cute. There we go. And I think I want to just do a little snippet off this end, just a little bit. Okay, now I'm ready. And I'm just going to put a little glue on here. Hi, Karen. Hi, Danita. Okay. There we go. And then I've got the pretty sequins, Whale of a Time sequins from this suite. And I'm just going to use my take your pick tool. And I want a couple of the cute little seashells here. So I'm just going to put things where I want them, and then I will come back with my adhesive. Let's see, what other colors? I already have that color. And I want that kind of green. There it is. There we go. All right. Okay, some of the glue seeped up through the hole on that one, but that's okay. I think I'm going to have to stick some more glue on it. I think it all poked up through the hole. All right, now I need to do the seashells. And they require just a little bit more glue when you put them down because they are kind of cupped on the back. So you just need to put a touch more glue behind them, or else you could also use a mini glue dot for those. Oops, that doesn't go on there. Where's the lid for, here it is. Wrong lid for the wrong product. Okay. So there we go, friends. That is my Build a Scene card. And it was so quick and easy being able to use the patterned paper there. And here's the first one I made. So it's the same except I just reversed the card base and the layer. So this one has the pretty peacock as the card base and the Calypso coral as the layer, and that one was just the opposite, and you can't even hardly tell the difference. And there's my fish that are swimming upside down. Now, can you really tell? Hi, Leah. Can you really tell? I mean, if you look at their eyeball's a little bit lower, but so are a lot of fish's eyeballs, okay? So look, it's not that big a deal. You can't tell. So you can make those fish swim whichever direction that you want them to swim. And then the inside has that little piece that I cut off the bottom of the paper when I trimmed it, and it fit exactly perfectly there. So yeah, there you go. I thought that turned out fun. And if you arrived late and want to see my haul, I did that at the beginning. I got some fun things out of both the annual and the new mini catalog. Not a ton of things, but some stuff, some fun things to play with. So thanks for joining me today, you guys. I hope you have an awesome weekend, and I will see you again next Friday for another Friday Fun Day. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.